Okay, so let's say that you don't have the 2 tags die to do this nice decorative spout. That's not a problem. What you're going to do is you're going to take 2 pieces of cardstock that are 3 1/4 by 1 3/4, and you're just going to do the same thing. You're going to put this in your score trimmer, and that's going to go to the 1/4 inch mark, which is right there. You're going to score that side and go to the other 1/4 inch mark on this side and score on that side. You're going to go to your 3/4 of an inch and make your little tick mark there. And then you're going to line up the tick mark in the groove with the corner, and you're going to score from the tick line to the corner, and then just move that score line over to the 1/4 inch mark, which is right there, and score again. And that's going to give you 2 parallel score lines. You're going to put that aside and go to your second piece and do exactly the same thing, where you're going to do your 1/4 inch score, another 1/4 inch score on this side, your 3/4 inch tick mark, so then you're going to go back to your first piece, and you're going to go on the score line, and you're going to cut up to your first score line and remove that piece, and the second one up to the score line, which is just going to give you this tiny little triangle piece that's going to come out. Then you're going to have this little tab here, and you're just going to kind of cut in a little bit, and that's going to give you this little tab here. This is going to fold up, and you can quickly see how this is going to come together. So fold in on your score lines, and then you're going to go to your second piece. You go from that 3/4 inch tick mark, and this time you're going to just cut that off right down to the bottom. Now before you score this, you want to make sure that your angles line up. So my angle matches up, so I'm going to score in this way. So before you do this, you're going to want to stamp these pieces to match whatever design you put on your watering can. So for this watering can, it's the butterflies, and then for this watering can, it's these bumblebees that were in the spring mini. So what I'm going to do is just show you now where to put your sticky strip. So I'm going to put my sticky strip on the inside of my tabbed piece. So you have just a 1/4 inch. So you're going to put this on here, and be careful that you don't have any hanging over. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to put a little piece of sticky strip here, and watch your angles, because you don't want sticky strip hanging all over the place because it's very sticky. You're also going to put a tiny piece on the outside here, and be careful that you don't overlap the other piece of sticky strip. Okay, so when you're putting all of these pieces of sticky strip, you always want to keep in mind the direction that your spout is going to go. So on this one here, it's going to go up this way. So I want to make sure that these edges here are folded down so that you don't see the opening. So I'm going to take off the pieces of sticky strip, and I like to use the edge of either the scissor or the paper piercer. And I'm going to kind of score those in, and I'm going to line that up, make sure that your angles match, and you can actually do it deliberately like this the first time, and then you're going to go to the edge again here. Now you have this piece at the bottom, and you're going to remove the sticky strip from both of those pieces. Now be careful, because once you take this stuff off, it is really sticky. I'm going to just fold down that little piece that's sticking up. I'm going to tuck in these little flaps here, and then I'm going to tuck this flap on the inside, and I'm going to squeeze that just so that it adheres. This piece that I put on here is so that I could attach the spout to the front of the project. So I'm going to just put the sticky strip on there, and now that's your water spout. It's not quite as decorative as the 2 tags die. As you can see, this is a little prettier, but it's certainly functional, and it works really well if you don't have that 2 tags die. If you have any questions, we are at mail@stampacademy.com.